think we're on here now. So guys, let me know if you can see me live. I had a little bit of a Facebook hiccup. Mystery guest. James is watching. Hi, Emily. Surprise, surprise. I am your host today for the Shades of Coral Mystery Kit Challenge. Hi, James. I'm back. Yeah, you know, it froze up. Facebook froze up, so I decided to just close the app and any other apps I had open and start again. Hello, hello. Hi, Thomas. Mystery guest. Oh, I'm excited to be here with you guys today. I'm glad you found me, even with the little frozen hiccup. So today we are going to be designing from our Shades of Coral Mystery Design Kit. These are currently sold out, but we do have our new kit launched on the website as of right now. So you can go to softflexcompany.com and grab the new kit for next month. That is the Tucson Sunset. Multitasking. Yeah, I know all about that, Emily. Hi, Joanna. Hi, Barbara. Good to see you guys. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so for those of you who don't know me, I am Kristen Fagan. I'm one of the graphic designers here at Softflex Company, and I'm also jewelry educator. I co-authored the book Seed Bead Revolution with Sarah Ayler, and I do the Free Spirit Beading episode series over on our YouTube page. That's every Monday at noon, and I'm live over there on YouTube. So you guys can come join me on Mondays, or you can watch the replay at any time it's available. We are going to be designing with one of our mystery kits today, and if you publicly like and share this video, I'm going to give away one of our Shades of Coral bead strands. So I have this beauty here. I'm going to give one of these away right after the live video, and then I'm going to give another one away on chosen after July 2nd. So you have until July 2nd to like and publicly share this video. We'll have one winner right here right after the live if you share it while we're live, and then we'll have another winner chosen after July 2nd. So this bead strand here, this Shades of Coral bead strand, this complements the Shades of Coral design kit. We still do have some of these for sale at softflexcompany.com, so you can go pick up an extra or get one if you haven't gotten one yet. Since we don't have the kit for sale any longer, that is a nice complement. We're also launching the Shades of Coral bead mix, so you can find that on the website. So again, if you weren't able to get the kit, Sarah wasn't the due date yesterday. No, Beverly, Sarah's due date is tomorrow. And so I am her mystery guest today. I'm Kristen. I'm here doing the mystery kit. And so Sarah's due date is tomorrow. I'll wish her well. Is she on here? Is that why you asked? I didn't see everyone that all the comments that rolled through. If you're here, hi Sarah. Okay, so just an update about the live sale orders. So if you placed a live sale order, they are all invoiced, and we'll be sending out the PayPal requests tomorrow afternoon on Thursday, and then all paid orders should ship by Monday if all goes according to plan. So there's an update on that. I said new on the website today, we have the Shades of Coral bead mixes, we have the Tucson Sunset Design Kit, and we have a whole bunch of new outlet jump rings that you can grab. And our current sale that just started today is spend $59, get $10 store credit on your next order. So that is for retail orders, and that offer ends on July 2nd. We'll apply the $10 credit on July 3rd. So that's an awesome deal if you're someone who regularly gets our mystery kits. You can go ahead and place your order today to get the new kit, and then you'll get $10 credit applied on July 3rd that you can use towards your future kit that you buy. So that's a pretty sweet deal. So if you guys are not familiar with our mystery design kits, how this works is we release a new kit each month. I'm working with the Shades of Coral design kit, which is currently sold out, is the one we sold last month. We're doing the video reveal today, and then we have a Softflex Facebook group called the VIB Studio where you can share your designs from this kit. So after this video today, people can start sharing their designs for this kit, and if you're not in there yet, go ahead and join us. You can search right in Facebook Softflex VIB Studio, and it'll bring up our group. We'll go through all of those designs that are shared and randomly choose a winner for a future kit. Kim says, I only have the coral strand that matches the coral kit. Will I be able to participate in the VIB challenge? I don't think the coral strand actually came with this kit, but if you're using other materials from Softflex Company, I don't see why not. Just use the Shades of Coral hashtag, and we'll be able to go ahead and include that in there. All right, so let's get busy. You guys, I'm used to being on the Free Spirit Beading episode where I have a little bit of an idea of what I'm gonna do. So this is gonna be all new. I'm gonna be opening up this package with you, and I don't know what we're gonna create. So this is gonna be a lot of fun. Let's pan you down to my beading table. Beverly says, I got the Shades of Coral and the free strand with the purchase, but I wanted to be surprised, so she hasn't opened it yet. Yeah, they do go fast, Kim. So we're trying to make more each month. I know last month we had a few more than we did previously, and this month too. Barbara says I have a contagious smile. Thanks, Barbara. Hi, Pam. All right, so here's some of our basic information. The Tucson Sunset Design Kit is available now. And if you like and share this video, we'll choose one winner to get one of these Shades of Coral bead strands today, and then another winner after July 2nd. So here's our kit. I'm so excited. Let's see. Now, I do know Sarah said last month that if you're used to getting our kits, this one is a little bit lighter in weight. It doesn't have as much heft. Oh, James, are you seeing that's a little blurry? Let me see if I can wipe off my lens here, and if that will help. How is that? Does that look clearer? Sometimes when I move my camera, I may kind of put my finger over the lens, so I wonder if that's what happened. Let me know if it's all good. Yes, blurry still, huh? I wonder why. Let's see if we get a little more light, if that helps. I could even push my table a little closer to the window. It's not clear for you at all. Okay here for Rita, clear for Beverly. Okay, so maybe if I touch my screen, I'll touch it and see if it refocuses. Looks good. Clear for Pam. As long as everyone else is good. Yeah, it could be just a issue with most say clear, a couple say blurry. I'm just going to move this guy up a little bit. James also needs his glasses. Yeah, I hit the screen, Sarah, so it's definitely looks good. Clear here. Okay, so I think we're okay. If you guys notice it gets really bad, let me know. I'm sitting right next to my router, so it should be okay, but I will say that our internet has been kind of in and out. I don't know if it's like a summertime thing, but it hasn't been as good as usual. Clear in Canada! All right, so we are a go. Let's go ahead and open up this package. I'll move some other stuff out of its way so it doesn't. So, oh, as I was saying, I think Sarah mentioned that this kit was a little bit lighter than some of our previous kits if you normally get our kits, and that's because we have some little bit higher end stuff in this one. Ooh, I'm excited. So for those of you that got the kit, how excited are you to have some extreme in there? This is our extreme champagne color, Soft Flex Beading Wire Extreme. Oh, I love it. And then we've got these Shades of Coral bead mix. This is a custom mix that we do with Jesse James beads that you can only find here at softflexcompany.com, and this is the mix that we just loaded up online. So if you don't have the kit, you can get yourself some of these mixes as well as the larger bead strands. Still, we have those available. We have some bugle beads and some seed beads in these pretty greens and blues. Ooh, these are fun. Look at this. Oh, I love these big coral colored beads. They're like a resin. That's cool. And then what is this guy? We've got these great little teardrops that have a really neat little pattern on the side, like a Picasso pattern. And this is a lot of fun. This is like a really pretty little cylinders. It's got a little chain all ready for you to go. How interesting. You guys did a great job putting together this kit. Let's see. Ooh, we have some super duos in a very pretty clear, kind of a transparent peachy color. Oh my gosh, I'm getting excited. And I love these. I love, love, love these. Oh, I'm thinking of that bracelet I did on Free Spirit Beading 2 weeks ago with those little orange. And actually, I used the champagne wire. I love that design. That was pretty fun. So these are awesome. We've got some, hey Jenny, hi Bert. We've got some Tiara cast findings here. So we've got some of these new cones, the hammered cones that we have available at softflexcompany.com. And we have some of these antique brass ear wires, which you can also find online. And then a heart clasp. That's something new. We don't have that one online, so that's awesome. That's exclusive here. We got some gold crimp tubes, Soft Flex Company crimp tubes. Woohoo! And oh, and we got some drops and some rounds in these coral and blue colors. Ah, what are we gonna make? Oh my gosh. I'm gonna open this guy up so we can take a little in here. Those are special for me. What are special for me? The tiara cast. I love cones. I use them a lot. All right, let's open up this guy and see what we're working with in here. So yeah, I can definitely see between the findings and the gold-filled crimps and our extreme wire, it's definitely, oh, the super duos. Yeah, I know. I'm like, my mind's going a mile a minute here. Now I got to figure out what to do. Hi, Dawn. Thanks for joining in. I'm trying to look for, let me grab one of my spools and just empty these in here. So we've got these adorable tassels. Love these. Some more kind of resin colored, those sort of frosty beads. Those are fun. Lots of antique brass colors. My favorite. These little drops. This is super pretty. Sarah getting some rest, of course not. I know. In true Sarah style, she's not going to slow down until she has to. Some hishis, all sorts of fun antique brass finding little spacer beads. Ah! What are we going to make? So I was just working on a little macrame design with super duos this week. I wonder if we should do something like that. Something boho style. Coral and teal are so pretty together. They are. I do absolutely love these guys. I just really want to do something with these. So let's see. And I'm just going to use the stuff that comes in the kit. I'm not going to use the larger bead strand for this particular design, just so that everyone that purchased the kit can see an idea of what they can make. So something, and I really like this guy. I also really like these little drops here, so I'm going to pull those out. They're super cute. I may need to pull out my bead mat and just kind of drop a few beads up here because I'm too messy otherwise. Ooh, these are really fun. See, beads are already starting to roll. So Love the boho idea. Oh, I wonder if I can add these. Yeah, Barbara's asking for the different uses for the extreme wire versus the soft flex beading wire. So the extreme wire, it has a copper core, so that's kind of different than our soft flex wire. Our soft flex wire has a stainless steel core. So you'll notice there is a little bit different feeling for the product. And then our extreme comes in the champagne color, which is this one here, and then it also has plating. So it's got, we have a 925 sterling silver plated version, and then we have a 24 karat gold. And so it's a little more of the precious wire. You can use it in the same way that you can use soft flex beading wire. So any way that you use soft flex medium beading wire, you can go ahead and use extreme in its place. But you're going to want to use it if you're using, say you're using sterling silver, or you're using gold filled or vermeil findings, and you really want that special finish. That's when you're going to use the extreme wire. Or if you're exposing the wire, so if the wire is going to be seen in any way, that is when you would go ahead and bring in the extreme wire. So I'm going to pull a little bit off the strand here, and I'm going to put these big guys aside for right now because I'm not quite sure what to do with them, but I like them a lot. So I'm just going to kind of move them out of my way, but keep them in mind. And then I do want to use these little super duos. Those are Swarovski coral pearls, I think. Ooh, are they? I'm not sure. Maybe James can speak to that if he happens to know. Are they heavy? These? No, they're really, really light. They actually could make cute earrings because they're very light, but I'm just not sure about them as earrings at the moment. Well, let me see how many crimp tubes we have in here. Is what I'm thinking about doing, which beads. I think you guys are talking about these being crystal. Is it this one here that you're saying might be Swarovski crystal pearls? Hey, Sarah James, good to see you. I am trying to think of something to do here. I've seen Sarah do this before, and I love when she uses the super duos as sort of little connectors. So I'm gonna grab my cutters. Yeah, so Lena's thinking these guys here, if they're Swarovski crystal pearls. It's possible. It's hard being in the hot seat right now. I am like really, I'm having a little bit of I'm having a little bit of a tough time getting my brain wrapped around what to do. Sarah's just jamming to last night's fish, checking out this jewelry project. This kit turned out so super pretty. I love it. I haven't even got a chance to listen to last night's show. We watched a little bit and then we got cut off of it. So I still have to listen to last night. These little guys didn't come in the JJB Bead Max. These little guys came separately. This is what came in the Shades of Coral Beads Max, which is awesome. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. Okay, so I have to stop talking and I have to start thinking. Yeah, that would be fun. So I'm gonna grab this little guy. I think I'm gonna work with this guy here, and I'm going to add in a super duo. There's a lot of the check in the Jesse James Bead Max, Sarah is saying. And I gotta see if there's gonna be able to be 2 strands go through this bead. I have a feeling it's not gonna happen. No, it's not. Okay. All right, you guys, I'm gonna change it up. I'm gonna change my plan. And I need to dump out this Jesse James bead mix to see what else is in here. And I think I'm gonna bring these guys back. Funky, funky. So if we've got these two here, I would love to do something with this. And I like this guy. What if I did something with that, but where it's a focal? We could even do that like an asymmetrical design. This is so tough. That happens to me a lot. Yeah, you kind of get an idea headed one way and you're like, no, 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 that's not working. Of course, I love these little tassels. So that's, oh, this could be cute to make a little drop go this way. Yeah, Rosanna, maybe I will hold on to that chain for earrings. That's a good idea. So let's say if that was like the little drop there. That could work with earrings. Okay, so I think I'm going to try and do this little guy as a focal and see what happens. So right now I'm just going to start stringing. That's what I think I do. I have to just start stringing and putting something together and see where it leads. I've got beads all over the place right now. I'm super indecisive ordering girl, for sure. Like if you go out to dinner with me, you can't talk to me for the first few minutes when we get our menu. I have to really pay attention, otherwise you'll be there all night. So it's kind of hard, like taking something straight out of the bag and not knowing what to do. I love, 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 love these colors though. I don't know that I would have thought to put these dark blues with the coral like this. And hi Fab, thanks for the encouragement. I know it's taking me a little bit of time to like gather up my ideas here, but I'm just gonna start stringing and see where this leads. Thanks, Mary Ellen. Because if you share, Mary Ellen just shared, if you publicly share this video, we will be picking a winner for the Beads of Coral large strand at the end. I do have a fun free spirit beading series on YouTube. Thanks for sharing, Softflex Company. And I'm a little more thought out on what's going on there. Okay, these are really cool. I like that a lot. And I don't want to run out of, actually I'm going to take off this little hishi because I might run out of them. Emily says, I took a break from this kit, but I just picked up Tucson Sunset. Doesn't sound like my style, but I can't read the rest of your comment. But hopefully you'll give it a chance, and that's what you're saying. All right, I've only got 2 more of those left. Cam, you like where it's going? Thanks. I'm not feeling as frazzled now that I'm starting to actually move and do something. We'll see where this heads. Let's see, we got 1, 2. Moving and shaking. Sometimes, you know, you just have to keep moving. So that's a fun start. Let's see. Where do we want to go from here? Maybe I'll try one of these bigger beads. I don't know how this is going to look, but I'm going to just put it on there and see. No, it's just way too big. I think it needs to be more of a focal. All right, so I'm going to take this guy off. I have another one of these, so I'm going to add one of these on there. And these are really pretty. These are little fire polish beads that have like an antique brass vibe. I like those a lot. So to me, this feels like I'm working on a bracelet. How would it feel if, I'm going to move this up a little bit. How would it feel if this was on the other side? Like really, hi Rochelle, hi Maria. Everyone's just watching me totally fumble in the beginning here and try and figure this guy out. Let's see. I kind of like, see, when you're doing asymmetrical work, you want the 2 sides to feel similar so that it, and they have kind of the same weight to each other. I could make a multi-strand. Dawn says she likes that. Keep going. I wonder if I did something where this one attached kind of to the center here, like a multi-strand. That seems interesting to me. And I'm trying to decide if I want a focal on this second strand. I do work like the rest of you. That's what's kind of fun about this, right? We can see how the rest of us work together. Okay, I'm gonna cut some of this wire so that I can fumble around with it a little bit more. Barbara says she likes that. So this could be kind of shorter, and then this could be below it in a double strand and have them kind of connect together here. Definitely one of the fun parts to see, huh? To see how we all kind of can work differently. But now that I'm doing this blue, I kind of want to take out the blue that I'm using here and instead use something else, which is okay. I think we got something going on now. I hope you have some bead stoppers. Actually, you know what? I gave some bead stopper samples away. So I think I've got some minis. I got some little minis here. I do need some bead stoppers. Okay, as sad as this is, I'm gonna have to take this second strand off, and I want to get rid of these blue beads. See, this is what happens. It was good to get going though. So we've got this strand here. And I'm gonna put a bead stopper on now that I've cut my strand off my spool. And I'm gonna keep these pretty like pearly coral beads. I'm gonna add in, I think, these little fire polish, antique brass fire polish ones instead. And I also wanted to see what this guy looks like, this little pointy guy. Because I think the color goes a little bit nicely. Oh, I think I like that. What do you guys think? I think the color goes a little more with the top strand. Sarah is having a baby tomorrow. Still very pregnant, but feeling good. Yeah, we all wish you well, Sarah. Excited for you to meet your new baby boy. All right, and then I'm going to add a few of these just in the center. Yeah, we can't wait to see pictures, Sarah. So when you're feeling good and up to it, be sure to share some pictures with us. Thomas says a perfectionist has dropped way too many projects because you're not happy with them. Yeah. Sometimes you just have to roll with it and see what happens. One hard part, I think, with doing this on the fly is that it's hard to get an idea of what, like the number, the quantity of beads you have, and if you have enough, if you start on one side to finish on the other. It's kind of hard to gauge. All right, I think we've got something going on here. These are really fun. I like these little daggers. So those of you that got the extreme wire in your kit, have you used extreme before, or was it new to you? Were you excited to see it in there? This champagne color is like a really soft, and the wire is a copper core, so it's really the base wire, but it's just got like a soft look to it that it could go with antique brass, it can go with copper, it could go with rose gold, any of those kind of findings. These are so cute. Rochelle says she can get very creative when it looks like you're not going to have enough of a certain bead. I agree. Sometimes, right, it pushes you. Amber says it was new to her. Maria says it was new to her. Yeah. Rosanna says she uses copper, silver, and gold frequently. Yeah, the copper color is really pretty too. Such a pretty, I thought the champagne was just such a nice soft color to go with the coral. And of course we'll have to expose some at the end here on the back, so I'll have to make sure to remember. We don't want to cover up this really pretty soft color. Those look so pretty side by side. What are you referring to? Oops, I forgot a bead. Hi, Nile. Nice to see you. I'm totally, you missed me fumbling and stumbling a little bit in the beginning. Did you guys see that Nile is on a bead tour? He's doing a bead tour for July. So Silver Silk is doing a Colors of India bead tour for the month of July. And he's got his very own mystery kit. Let me see if I have another one of those fire polish beads. I don't, so I'm going to go take one off in here. Loving my design. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So how that works, how Nilay's tour works, you grab the mystery kit from silversilkonline.com, and he even has a code called mystery during checkout for a discount. And then he'll be doing a few lives in July to celebrate the Colors of India bead tour. He'll be on the Silver Silk and More page on July 2nd at 5:30 Central Time. And then he'll even be on the Softlex Company Facebook page on July 9th at 5:30 Central Time. And then he'll be taking over the Jesse James Beads Facebook page on July 16th at 5:30 Central Time. So looking forward to that. I'm so excited, Nilay. And the Colors of India sounds like it's going to be a beautiful kit. All right, so where am I going with this now? What's next? What is next? I have these little guys. Oh, I have these. Those are pretty. Amber, yeah. We're all excited about your bead tour. It sounds awesome. All right, so I'm gonna add a little he-she here, and then I think I'm gonna add a few of these. And then I'm gonna come back to this coral bead. Ooh, Sarah got a sneak peek of Nilay's kit. I'm sure it's gorgeous. Thomas would love, I know, I would love to visit India too. What a cool. So that's looking kind of fun. What do you guys think so far? I gotta fill it up a little bit more so that I can connect to my next strand. Oh, Rochelle. Which one? Which one? I know, that's always the tough part, isn't it? James, you can see? It's clear? Has it been blurry the whole time, or are you just back with glasses? Keep going. I would totally wear those dagger beads on soft flex wire. So fun. So fun. We're getting there. We're getting there. Okay. Let's do another one of these. I think I ran out of those. I did. So I'm just going to switch to this bead. Really? I wonder what happened. I wonder why. Maybe it was your connection there. I'm sorry you were so blurry. That's no fun. Watching it blurry is no fun. Ooh, this one might be good. Thanks, James. I'm curious, if I just string this, would it work, or would I have to do like a connection together? Ooh, it might work. Oh, it almost works, but doesn't quite. Maybe it just needs to be up a little bit higher. Susie had to restart her phone. Good to know, Susie. Sometimes it just, that's what you want to know, is if it'll work. What bead can I put next here? You think it's this bead? You think it's the shape of that bead? That might come off. The loop is open. Yeah, it's pretty tight on there though. You could use your chain nose pliers to make it. Yeah, I feel like I have to connect it to something. I'm going to take this one off and figure out how I want to connect it. And do I want to add this guy in here? That's what I was thinking, James, that jump ring would probably work. I do love jump rings. I know. I don't know what my deal is with jump rings, but I tend to use them a lot. Oh, you know what I was just thinking? I just realized. Let me see. I use so many in Seed Peak Revolution. I do like jump rings. I don't know. I guess sometimes I like the idea that I could add or remove some things on my design if I have a jump ring, if I want to readjust the size or the length. Jump ring just gives me a little bit of that opportunity. I know Sarah was like, what is going on with all of these jump rings in Seed Bead Revolution? I do like the ability to change it. So I'm thinking about adding a cone here, which I think would work really well, but I want a bead that's a little bit bigger. Maybe that one. And then that one almost feels too big. Decisions. I think I will go back to this guy because I liked how it kind of peeked out from under the cone. You see how it sort of peeks out there? I like that. So I'm gonna add a cone, I think, on both sides here. And then I will connect them together up here. Now the question is, do I use a jump ring? Do I use, I think I have to. I think I have to. I think I have to use a jump ring. Is there anything else over here that might work? No. All right, let's see what color jump rings I have. And if I have any to match. I do have I might have to switch and add a little bit of gold, because try the round green blue bead to the left side of your mat. The round green blue bead. One of these guys here. Are you talking about that, Robin? Thanks, Pam. I know, and I'm liking where it's going too. I'm just gonna move these guys up here. I really wanted to use those super duos, but my wasn't wrapping around my brain at the moment. Maybe I can use them up the back. So I do need to put a little bead there. Do I have any more of these? Oh, I do. I'm gonna add one more just so that when I connect, I could make a connector using soft flex. No, the other side. What do I have on the other side? The big blue ones? It looks like a big smiley face. Those guys? For under the cone? Or I have those too. Let's try. I can try this one for under the cone, like that. You also wonder about the super duos. I could try this one under the cone, like that one. I know, I think they're too blue because it's like, I agree with you, James, because I've got this sort of teal and then this kind of color here. It's like just too much of a blue pop. That was where I was struggling. I wonder if I can use, let me see what this one too small. Rosanna agrees with James also. Just a little too, I could use these big ones from here, but it does feel like it gets too much with everything else going on. Maybe too blue. It makes it so easy. It's yeah, sometimes that's what happens, you know. It's like you got to try it and see. That's what designing is all about, right? Just give it a go. You just never know. Free the beads. You want me to cut this? Is that what you're telling me? Free the beads. Okay, we're gonna free the big strand of beads here. Let's see. These guys here, They are a good color. Oh, I wish my hair was not getting caught on my fingers. See, to me, that's like, it just got too big. It's too much. Ooh. Before I dumped the others. Now I don't know which one you were talking about. Maybe the rose. I think the little roses might work. What do you guys think? Instead of the cone, put the little roses? Well, I think we were trying to find a bead that fit well underneath the cone. But the roses are really sweet. I think the roses are the winner. All right, I'm crimping. So I'm gonna take a little, yeah, I lost the cone. No more cones. Roses always work. Yeah, roses are the way to go. So now I've got a little 2x2mm soft flex crimp tube strung with, this is the gold filled color, strung on one end of my wire. And I'm going to use my magical crimping pliers to crimp this bead. So I've got this plier here, it's got one notch on each side. I'm going to place the crimp tube right in there, give it a good squeeze, and it's going to pinch the four corners. And then I'm going to turn my crimp 90 degrees, place it back inside that notch, and then I'm just going to spin and turn a few more times so that I have a nice little bead. And then I'm going to cut off my excess. I kind of have little fumbling hands today. And then I'm just going to slide this strand down to my crimp. So I've got that there. And then I'm going to go ahead and crimp on the other side, but I'm going to take this strand and I'm going to kind of lay it in the way I want to have it lay. I don't want to have it flat. And the reason I'm doing that is I don't want to crimp it too tight, my second crimp here. So now I'm going to go ahead and string on another 2mm crimp tube on this side. And I'm going to go back down through. Pulling that wire through until I have a nice loop, and I'm going to look at my loop on the other side to make sure my loops are similar. And then when you're ready, crimp again on this side. Place your crimp inside your plier, give it a good squeeze, turn it 90 degrees, put it back in, squeeze again, And then you're going to go just kind of pump and go around a few times to really cinch that bead down around it. Trim off that wire. And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to see for a second before I use a jump ring what it'll look like if I were to just gather both of them like that and crimp it. Yeah, James, I think the roses were a good addition. So the roses did not come in the kit, but they are on the Shades of Coral bead strand that we have online that matches the kit really perfectly. They did add some balance. I agree, Rochelle. I think that they really helped. So when you're working with jump rings, you're just going to grab a hold. You're using two chain nose pliers. Just going to grab a hold of the jump ring with the slit in the middle, and you're going to twist your wrists in two different directions so that you can slightly open it. Go ahead and slide on these two strands on the one side, and then I'm going to grab a hold of the jump ring again and whoop, and twist it and close it. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side. And close that. So now we have a nice little multi-strand focal here. I kind of like those. Now we got to figure out what to put up the back of the strand. And now I'm pretty happy that I cut that larger bead strand. Bye, Barbara. Thanks for watching. Ooh, I think those would be really pretty to start going up the back. All right, I'm going to cut another strand for the back of my necklace. I'm going to go ahead and add a bead stopper. But I think what I'm going to do is add those two then add this one with the bead caps on this side. And I feel like that's a little too light, that blue. I may just go with we've got these, which I think the color goes well. And we have 2 more roses that we can sort of put at the top here. And then I'll just run the wire up the back. So let's move that guy out of the way and just do this one here and see how that looks. Whoop. I think I could get away with that one too. It's not quite as blue. Just because I want to have a little pop of blue back up at the top past my necklace here. Thanks, Teresa. I appreciate you guys' help with it while I'm working on it, because it's not easy to do this on the fly. It really isn't. Sarah makes it look easy every month, and it is tough. I almost feel like just stopping it at the blue. And then letting it roll up the rest of your neck. I think that that would work, putting that on there and then letting the wire be. She does, Susie. She makes it look really easy, and it's tough to do. It's tough to look at a whole new bag of beads and have to come up with an idea right on the spot. It's really not easy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and attach this strand. You can add the cone to that blue one. Oh, that's a good idea. Let me try that, Kimmy. Let me put a bead stopper back on and come down to this side. That might help complete it and make it feel more finished. Oh, I love that. I think that'll make the top feel a lot more finished. Thanks, Kimmy. That was a great idea. I could even put one of these teeny little blue ones up at the top of the cone. Yeah, I think that's a great So what I'm going to do here, oh, I can even add one of these too probably, just to kind of finish it off in coral. Let me open up these little itty bitty ones. I wonder if this would go. What do you think of that? Of ending right there with a crimp and then the wire would just run up the back? Okay, so we're going to add a crimp. And then because we're working with just one strand of wire, and I want to use my magical crimping pliers, we're going to add a little, what I call a little cheat strand. So I just cut a little strand of the wire here to slide into the crimp tube so that we've got two wires for this crimping plier to hold on to. When you're working with the magical crimping pliers, it wants two wires, and I'm going to move this down a little bit. And I'm going to drop beads. drop beads in the process. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and use my magical crimping pliers again. Every time I bead, I end up finding a gazillion of them on the floor. Just part of the process, right? Make sure I get this crimp secured, and then I can trim off that extra wire, being sure not to trim off the wire that's going to be part of my necklace. So on this side, I'm going to add a crimp tube over here too, and then I'm going to attach this to my jump ring. So I'm just going to make a loop for now. And get my crimp tube down close to my bead. I actually, looking at it now, I'm going to have to use one of these little blue beads on the end of this big guy here too, because otherwise my crimp would be too small and it's going to slide in there. So I'm going to add a little blue bead there too. Okay, and then I want to make that loop and bring my crimp down towards my beads. it just keeps sliding up, so I'm just going to use my pliers to pull that wire down a little bit. Okay, so once I'm ready, I'm going to go ahead and place that crimp tube right in the center, give it a squeeze, turn it on its side, and then go around again. Trim off the excess. Grab a hold of my chain nose pliers. Grab that jump ring. I want the slit in the center, and I want to make sure my other two strands are hanging below. Twist that open. Add that strand loop, and then close it. So I'm probably going to stop here and just finish the other side and attach my clasp off camera. But that is the idea. So I'll have this going up this side too, and then I'll just leave some wire and I'll attach my clasp in the back here. You guys were such a big help for me today. Thank you for helping me along in this process. Because it was really tough to get started. It really was. Let me move that and put that along the side. And now, thanks, Teresa. Yeah, it's different. I like it a lot. I think the roses were the perfect little accompaniment there. So I did have to cut the big strand. I was trying not to, but I did end up having to cut that big bead strand and add that in on this design. It's always so much more fun to be together with friends. Thanks, you guys. I'm not even sure how long I've been on here. I have no concept of what time it is right now. Next time it'll be a piece of cake. Yeah, sure, Beverly. Sure it will. I think it's always kind of a little, like Sarah said, I'm so indecisive about stuff that I think for me it'll always be a little difficult to open something up and bead on the fly on the spot with you guys. But boy, it was fun. I'm glad something finally came together. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. We were just finishing the Shades of Coral Mystery Kit, and you totally missed me fumbling and stumbling in the beginning. So, I should show you guys just a little. See, this is all the stuff that came out of that kit that I was playing with, and as you can see, I still have a ton left. Ton left. So you have the Tucson Sunset Design Kit is available now. Go ahead and like and share it. I'm going to move you guys up to my other tripod so that I can see you. Seriously? Let's see. This way. Okay. Oh, Facebook. Come on. I'm not used to being on. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, we're not going to do that because rotate my phone. It has me totally upside down in all different directions. This is what happens when I'm on a different program rather than YouTube. All right, I'm going to go because I don't know what it's doing. It just keeps telling me to rotate my phone. This has been a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am holding it. Softflex Company. I am holding it. See, it's just for some reason it's decided it doesn't want to go back to the orientation that I started in. Okay, well, I'm going to say, yeah, so much fun. I'm going to say goodbye. I love you guys, and be sure to shop this week. Spend $59 and you're going to get $10 store credit for your next purchase, which is a pretty smoking deal. So, I'm upright. I know. I don't know. I don't know what happened. Because all right. I'm just going to sign off. Bye.